Hi there, this is Courtney from Rockland Web Design. So today I'm just going to show you a little bit about widgets. Widgets generally control the front end of your website. And as you can see here, every template that you decide to go with will have a different widget layout, and it will control things such as your menu bar. It can control things such as your slideshow, if you have featured pages, how many featured pages you have, and your footer, things like that. So if you go over to the dashboard and you go to Appearance, Widgets, you can see a basic layout of how they might work. Now, like I said, this will be customized to your particular theme, and but everything pretty much is set up the same way. So over here you can see available widgets on the left, and some of these are controlled by plugins, some of these just come with it. Generally, after we've completed your website, we will have already set up the widget area for the most part to look the way that you desire, but sometimes you may need to go in there to change something such as a phone number, a picture, maybe you want to customize some different text. And the widget areas right here all govern for the most part where you could find each category. So you can see header right, that would control something like up here in the header area maybe. If you go back to the primary sidebar, that'll be inside of a page on the right or left side. Sometimes you can see there will be a secondary sidebar depending on your theme. Here we have the top left bar, and this governs right here, as you can see, locations for this particular website, but they may not all have a top bar, right bar. The portfolio blurb here, it'll show your portfolio. The homepage slider widget, as you can see, we have Genesis responsive slider, and that's governing what's going on in here. You'll also see the featured post circles, and as you can see, if we scroll down here, there's 4 of them here and 4 of them here. Now say right here you wanted to change a picture. If you go over to the fabrics, let's say right here, this will guide you on how to do it. Now you see here it says show featured image. So what happens is, in the fabrics page there is a featured image for this, and what it's doing is it's displaying that fabric not only on the web page but mostly for the widget area. And so anything that you have that might have a particular function functions exactly like that. It will guide you in a certain way. So I'm just going to go up here. This is really where I wanted to focus, is the home featured widget area. Now say in here maybe we wanted to change some text over here, or we wanted to display something a little different. Featured page extra shows us, and we got this from right over here, all we did was drag that over. It says things like the title, it says which page to display, to show a featured image. On this particular one, instead of having it on the page, you could upload it if you'd like. So instead of going to the page and assigning a featured image, you could upload it right to the page. You could link to the permalink. You could show the page title, or as we did, we've created our own. And you can choose to add page content, page excerpt, custom content, no content. So say we wanted to add or edit some of the text here, we could do that. We could show how we link to the more. So here we've decided to continue reading, and these are all things that you can see right here. Continue reading, the picture, our story. And then when we're done, we just click save. Now you want to be careful with widgets because you don't want to manipulate too much of the text. For example, if we go up here to the slider widget and we remove the Genesis slider bar, we have no more slider up here, and we have to reinsert the slider and all of its functions. So you want to be careful when editing the widgets in general. If there's something that you find very difficult, you can always feel free to ask our Rockland Web Design team, and we'll be happy to help you out. As you can see here, we can govern things like the footer as well. Now this all takes custom coding. It does not there is no front end and back end, the text side and the visual side like in a page. It's really governed depending on how it's coded. So you want to also be careful when you're inserting things like that. Like you can see right here, we have things such as links and home, and these are things that are all appearing down here. Home, curtains and shades, blah, blah, blah. These are all customly made to fit in this area. They don't have anything to do with a visual side or another side, so you do have to have some coding in order to be able to manipulate the widget area. But if you feel comfortable just changing, you know, a couple of things like the website or the phone number or changing pictures around, this is kind of where you do it. And whenever you hear us kind of say something like, go into the widget area and edit this, this is exactly where you'll go. But if you have any questions or there's something kind of heavy that you want to manipulate onto the website and on your homepage, just let one of our Rockland Web Design team members know, and we'll be happy to assist you with manipulating this more and even entering the code, the proper code that needs to be entered into a specific area. But as you can see, it's pretty basic. It just takes a little bit of knowledge, and we can actually find this in whenever we download our Studio Press or other themes. We can actually find an instruction manual. So if you know your particular theme name and you want to kind of know where each area goes, you can always look at the manual on the website. Thanks for watching.